party poppers are going off. The streamers have been coming down into the box where I am, actually, just landing on my lap just now. This year, we are going to be beginning with Sir Henry Wood's Fantasia on British Sea Songs. Well, Danielle, if I can just ask you again, you know, this music is so familiar to a British audience here, but was it something that you were very familiar with? I mean, in Australia, did it have the same resonance when you watched the Proms at home?
I think for Australia, oh, here we are. We've got to cut that short.
I think we're ready to go. Here's Yoshi Gilliglade.
too easy satisfied. It sounded like first rehearsal. So, one more time. That was really like a first rehearsal. Sorry, I forgot. That was wonderful. That was great. You are in very good voices, but I still think that we need another go, but I think we need some help. Let's listen.
Ladies and gentlemen, to celebrate that this summer Britannia really has ruled the waves, the BBC Proms welcomes to the stage some of the gold and silver medal winners in the Olympic water sports events. From Team GB and Paralympics GB, please welcome Alex Gregory, Tom James, Pete Reed, Zach Purchase, Mary Richards, Anne Wilk, David Smith, James Rowe, and Lily van den Brecker.
Wasn't that the most fantastic surprise and the most fantastic performance of Rule Britannia you've ever seen? Wonderful to see that celebration. Members of Team GB and Paralympics GB joining Joseph Clare on the stage here at the last night of the Proms. The BBC Symphony Orchestra, the BBC Symphony Chorus, conducted by Jerzy Bielak-Lauwak, Rule Britannia by Thomas R. But it's not over yet.
I think, well, of course. I think that was a real wonderful surprise, and it made this wonderful evening even more special. I would like to start by saying thank you and congratulations to all artists who contributed to this marvelous festival, and let's give a special round of applause for tonight's performers, our soloist Nicola Benedetti and Joseph Kalefi. BBC Symphony Chorus. BBC BBC Symphony Orchestra. Next, I would like to thank all of you. As so many of the artists have said already, you are really the greatest audience in the world. Your sensitivity, your attentive listening, and your passion for music, and not speaking about the wonderful humor. These are the qualities which give the meaning to our performance. And I would like to give a particular thanks to the Proms, not only for coming to all the concerts, but also for collecting large amounts of money to support musical charities. Thank you very much. So as we see, the Sir Henry Wood's idea to bring music to most broad audience is alive and very well. So let's give some cheers to Sir Henry Wood. So hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip. I think that this summer in London has proved an excellent example of the Greek idea of kalokagatia, the balanced attention to the body and the spirit. The cultivation of the human body and the limits it strives to reach were sensationally represented by this year's Olympics Games. The attention to the spirit was provided by the Cultural Olympiad, amongst which the Proms is a shining star. And I am very happy to be part of this most important music festival in the world.
Well done. Well done.
When I was preparing myself for tonight's performance, it occurred to me that sadly this will mark a double valediction for me. And that's because it is my last concert in my capacity of chief conductor of BBC Symphony Orchestra, and that also means that I say farewell to London, where I have been a sort of resident for past 6 years. My deepest gratitude goes to the members of the orchestra for the great musicality and enthusiasm and for the warm, friendly atmosphere that we have created together. It was a real delight to make music with you. As you all know, I am a Czech citizen, and so I was delighted to be awarded an honorary CBE earlier this year by Her Majesty the Queen. If you will forgive me, I want to take this moment to share my deep pride in the honor. So I have it here. And now let me end with the invitation for the 2013 year Proms, BBC Proms. The BBC Symphony Orchestra and Chorus will be back here on Friday, 12th July 2013 to open the 119th Proms season. I hope you will be here. Thank you.
Yeah. 119 years of tradition. Yeah. Let's all say all of them.
Circumstance March number 1, played by the BBC Symphony Orchestra, the BBC Symphony Chorus, lots of other people involved too, all conducted by the orchestra's much loved chief conductor, Jerzy Wieloplavek.
It's marvelous. It's marvelous. You are wonderful. I think it would be pity to finish so early. One more time. No?
One more time, said Jerzy Wieloplavek, and didn't we enjoy it? And so did 40,000 people over in Hyde Park at Proms in the park, and so many more thousands all around the country. One of the many traditions here tonight. William Blake. Of the national anthem, written in 1961. Joachim Gellerklabe shaking hands with so many members of this orchestra he clearly loves so warmly in his last performance as their chief conductor. Particularly moving last night at the Proms, I feel. Certainly the atmosphere here in the hall has been something quite exceptional. That is nearly it for this 2012 season of BBC Proms, the 118th season of concerts that continue the ambition of the concert founder and director, conductor Sir Henry Wood, to provide music for the people at a price that people can afford. This last night concert marks the conclusion of a wonderful summer of Proms music making across BBC radio, television and online. It's seen both artists and audiences from all over the world coming together to perform and enjoy music of all kinds, from Colombian accordionists to the world's greatest symphony orchestras. There is just one final traditional moment left, which is normally led by the promenaders themselves. I suspect we've got that coming up pretty soon, and that's the singing of Old Lang Syne. Traditional farewell means we really have come to the end of the last night of the Proms 2012. Wherever you are, I hope you've enjoyed it. The Proms will be back again next year, of course, and I do hope you'll join us for the first night of the Proms on Friday, the 12th of July, 2013. But for now, from me, Katie Derham, and from all the team here at the Royal Albert Hall, thank you for watching and good night.
BBC Radio 2 live in Hyde Park. Our festival in a day. On stage, Tom Jones, Jessie J, Status Quo, and